Congratulations on choosing the Invisalign system for your treatment. I'm going to review with you today all of the items that are included in your Invisalign care kit. So we have a Philips toothbrush here. It's a fantastic toothbrush. When you get home, you're going to want to charge this toothbrush up. It'll be ready for you to use and take great care of your teeth. We've got toothpaste for you too. Everybody knows how to use toothpaste. No explanation needed for that one. We've got a Proct toothbrush for you. Fantastic toothbrush, very, very, very soft. It's got a little travel cover here too, so if you prefer to use a manual toothbrush or if you're on the go, you can take it with you and just pop this little cover on. We've got some special toothpaste for you here. It's called Cario. It's really good to keep the levels of bacteria down in your mouth. It does have xylitol in it though, so if you have a dog at home, be sure that you keep them away from this because it can be harmful to dogs. Just the ingredients with xylitol. We've got wax for you too. Now sometimes when you're wearing aligners, the very edge can get a little rough spot, okay? So what you do, and especially at the beginning, our mouths tend to be a little bit more sensitive. Take a little bit of wax out of the package, okay? Take it in your fingers, try to get a pea-size amount here. Of course it's stuck right now. There we go. Okay, take it out, roll it like a ball just to soften it, like so. Roll it around. Once it's kind of soft and more pliable, then you could put your liner in your mouth and then just squish it on the edge that's bothering your lips or your tongue or your cheeks, wherever it just might be catching. And it may just be at the beginning because your mouth's not used to having the liners on at that point in time. Okay, takes a couple days. And we've got dental floss here for you too. So be sure to go in and brush your teeth twice a day, really, really thoroughly. Make sure you floss at least once a day really thoroughly, kind of like you have done in the past with your teeth, but just be very, very diligent just to get in all the areas. We have got Chewies. Okay, now Chewies are really great. When you put in a new aligner, always take a little Chewy and bite it. So what you do is you take it out of the package. If I can get the package open here, okay, like so. I'm going to pretend I put my aligners in, okay, and then I'm going to put the Chewy in and I'm going to go. Okay, like so on and so forth. If you're watching a show, you could do it, you can't really do it too much, but say maybe 2-3 times a day is fantastic for about 10 minutes. In particular, when you put a fresh aligner in because there are going to be a little bit more forces on your teeth, it works great for that, okay. So those are the Chewies. Let's see, we've got a water bottle here for you. So the reason we include our Ocean's Edge water bottle is because with Invisalign, it's kind of optimal to brush your teeth after you take your aligners out. So when you eat and drink, we want you to take your aligners out. It's optimal to brush your teeth before you put them back in. However, busy lives, people are on the go. That's always a little bit on the tough side. So what we say is if you can't do a quick brush on your teeth, a quick, very gentle brush, take a bottle of water, have a good swish and spit out. Or, if you're driving around, you can't spit it out. Next best thing after that is just to have a good sip, kind of let it, circulate in your mouth and then swallow it. So that'll get the sugars off your teeth as well. So we want you to have those aligners on as much as you can. We don't want you to be burdened with having to do a really thorough brush in order to get them back in. So that's why we give you a water bottle. We're also going to give you a metal straw. We're trying to be as green as we can here in the office, and we like to be kind to the environment, so we're just doing our part. Okay? So the next thing I'll go over with you, obviously, is a little bit of lip balm. We give you a little special bit of lip balm here. Sometimes our lips get a bit dry. We got all sorts of fun flavors. This one's chai latte, and it's nice to just keep your lips moisturized. Let's see, we give you this little nail file. And the reason we give you a nail file is sometimes the aligners, not very often, it's pretty rare, but can have a little tiny rough edge right on the top surface here. So if you do, you can take your file and just gently do a little smooth off. It's okay to do that. So, it's pretty rare, but just in case, we'll give you a little nail file as well. Okay. We've got some whitening foam for you too here. And this is really nice. It's very, very mild. It's quite a neutral whitening foam. What you do is you take your aligner out. You put the foam inside the aligner. It's like a little foam mousse, okay? Put it on your teeth. Now, it can actually whiten your teeth. You can do it a few times a day. It's quite neutral, so it's not a problem. You don't have to time it. Or if you don't like the idea of whitening your teeth, if you're not worried about that or you don't like the flavor, what you can do is just put it on the inside of your aligner while you're having your dinner, rinse it out, and then put it back in when it's all rinsed out, and your aligner will be nice and fresh, because it actually is an antibacterial as well, so it'll kill any of the bacteria that are in your aligner that can kind of make them stinky and whatnot. So that's a great product. With your Invisalign, we have got a little carry case here. So this carry case is awesome. We always say, please keep your aligners all the time in your carry case when you take them out. Now, if you've had an accident and you lose your aligners, let us know. And what we say is, our protocol is, please always keep your previous set of aligners. So say you're on your number 8s, keep your 7s. If you lose your 8s that you're wearing currently, try in your 9s. If your 9s are too tight, they're just hurting your teeth, they don't seat down very nicely, then go back to your 7s, okay? You can pop those in, they should fit better, and then let us know, call us, and we'll order you a number 8, okay? So always keep one set previous, but when you're wearing your aligners, try your best to keep them in the case provided. That'll have less a chance of you of losing them. But it does happen, so let us know if it does. It's not a big, huge issue. So Invisalign, also with that kit, will give you a nice little booklet here. It's got some more information about your aligners included in it. This page here is the one that we show people quite often, and it's got all the information kind of that I'm going to go over with you today as well, okay? So we always want you to take out your aligners to eat and drink, anything other than water, okay? That's the most important part of it. Once you're done eating, put them right back in, wear them. Wear them 22 hours in a day. Best idea is to just have them out for meals, wear them when you're sleeping, all the rest of the time. Okay, so your treatment will go great as long as you're wearing them that amount. Also in this kit, we've got some cleaning crystals. Now you may or may not use these. These are kind of for when your aligners are getting pretty grungy. They're almost like a denture polishing crystal. The instructions are on the inside, more like a little soak. You don't use this on your mouth at all. Do not put this in your mouth. Do not, have this anywhere near your tissue. Okay, it's only for your aligner in a bowl of water by itself, and then you rinse it off thoroughly before you replace it. And the instructions are on the inside of the kit here. Okay, so what else do I have to tell you about here? If you're wearing elastics, make sure that you wear elastics as directed. Sometimes we have folks wearing them full time, sometimes we have folks wearing them at nighttime, sometimes it's different on both sides. Please wear your elastics as directed. They're just as important as wearing your aligners, okay? Really important. We'll let you know when you need to stop wearing them as much as you are. Sometimes you can discontinue. The sooner that you get your bite corrected, the faster your treatment's done. So, you're doing yourself a big favor if you just keep them on as we've asked. And then once we know that, your bite's corrected, things are looking better, probably we'll be able to back you down. So it's a great thing to just wear them as much as we need. So let's see here. We always want you to change your aligners about once a week. Sometimes we can increase the velocity to about every 5 days. So yeah, we'll have you changing once a week. Then there's a number on your aligner. And I've got a little picture here. Hopefully you can see it okay. Right on the biting surface of the molar. Okay, so there's a little biting surface number. And what you do is, if you are confused which aligner you're on, put it on a white piece of paper. Okay, and if you've got a couple sets out, and it'll show you right there, so no problem. If your aligners feel like they're not fitting well, if you have an idea that they're not fitting well, this is a bit of an example of what an aligner looks like that's not seating properly, so not fitting down correctly. Please let us know. Like you can see in this picture here, there's a couple millimeters gap between your tooth and the aligner. If your aligner starts to fit like this, okay, because there's a tracking issue is what we call it. That tooth's not doing what we want it to do. So it's good always to let us know if that happens, okay? So lastly here, I've got this little information sheet, okay? And this is a bit of a review. It's included in your kit. So wear your aligners 22 hours a day, take them out to eat or drink, okay? Brush your teeth before you put your aligners back in. Clean your aligners with a bare brush, toothpaste, and warm water, and change your aligners approximately once a week. Okay, so as long as you're doing that, your treatment should be smooth sailing, and also wear your elastics as directed. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.